my channel. Today I'm going to share with you my new sewing machine. This is the Juki HZL-DX7. I'm going to share with you some of my favorite things about this machine and show you a little bit about how it works. And yeah, let's talk sewing machines. So I'm going to tell you what my favorite features are about the sewing machine. I've had a chance to play with it and my plans, because you guys know I have a Juki 210Q and they are very different machines. So I'm going to just let you guys know my plans. So before I jump in too much further, I wanted to let you guys know where I got this machine, because I know you will all ask me. This is from the quilt shop and sewing shop called So Many Things in Florida. So yeah, this came from So Many Things. I'll put the links down below if you are interested in checking them out. They have free shipping. So don't worry that you're not in Florida. They have free shipping and customer service, email and phone customer service. If you buy a machine from them, they have web prices that are discounted from the retail price. So you definitely have to check them out. And I'm super excited to share this contact with you guys, because before I was just sending you off to Amazon and hoping that everything ended up working out okay. So this way I feel so much better about at least offering a contact to you guys that can really help you. You're spending your hard-earned money on a sewing machine. So I'm so much happier and being able to share this contact with you so that I feel like you're better taken care of. Even though Amazon is great, don't get me wrong, I love me some Amazon, but I'm really excited to be able to share this contact with you guys. So enough about that. Let's talk about the Juki DX7. So this is my first computerized sewing machine. I feel like there is a little bit of a learning curve with the computerized machines. Your manual is literally your best friend when you're trying to figure all this stuff out. But the thing about that is that it creates so much more customization than the mechanical machines. Okay, so that's one of my favorite things about this machine. I think it's something that for me at my sewing level is really, really handy. There's a customizable foot pedal, so when you press down on the foot pedal, it makes the machine go, right? But when you press back on it, there's a bunch of different functions that you can pick what your machine will do when you do that, whether it's going to cut your fabric or whether it's going to reverse stitch. There's a whole slew of options, so it makes it much more customizable to what you want. This machine has a ton of decorative stitches, which I don't tend to use a lot of decorative stitches in my sewing. But a zigzag stitch is key. I was having to pull out my old Viking every time I wanted to do anything with a zigzag stitch, because my other Juki is a straight stitch only. So having something set up ready to go that has a zigzag stitch, has a satin stitch. I want to do some more projects that have some applique. So the satin stitch is going to be really handy if I wanted to put a buttonhole into anything. This has all of that. It has some overcast stitches. So if I didn't want to pull out the serger and I just wanted to finish up a seam really quickly, this has that option as well. There's a lock stitch and a reverse stitch, so that just creates a little bit more option. The needle threader on this thing is so much better than my other Juki. My other Juki, that's the only thing I don't like about that machine, is their needle threader is not very good. But this needle threader is super easy and awesome. I'm super happy about that, which is so funny, something to be happy about. But yeah, I love the needle threader on this machine. I also love, and these are probably just simple things that maybe many of you have in some of your computerized machines, but this is new to me. The bobbin has its own motor. So once you get everything all set up and you put it into the position, it winds the bobbin for you. So you don't have to press down the pedal when you are winding your bobbin, which, I don't know, I'm excited about that. Yesterday, I was able to play around with piecing on this machine with the free motion. It does all of that, and some of the decorative stitches. I'll show you some close-ups of the things that I was sort of playing around with on this machine, and I have to say I'm pretty impressed with this machine. I don't have a ton of experience with it. I pretty much spent all yesterday afternoon playing around with it and trying to figure out the buttons and everything on how to do it. It does sew a beautiful stitch, which is my main goal. I want my stitches to look really beautiful. I don't want to be fussing with my tension, and I want it to sort of be really easy and streamlined, and I feel like this definitely does that. It doesn't have quite as large of a throat space as my other Juki, but it is still a big throat space when you're talking about sewing machines. So this does still have a nice size throat space. It has a thread cutting feature, needle up, needle down. You have the knee lifter if you want to use that. I use that a lot when I'm piecing, but this also has a function that when you cut your threads, it will lift up the presser foot automatically for you. So some of these kind of like fancy pants, I'm feeling very fancy with this sewing machine and some of the options that it comes with. It's definitely something that's new to me. The bobbin system is a little bit different on this machine than on my other Juki. I love that I can see when I'm about to run out of my bobbin, which I can't on my other one. This came with the extended table, so that was part of this package for this machine. And I'll show you what it looks like without the table. I just leave it set up with the large table on all the time because when I'm quilting, I can stack my stacks up here and it has a better surface area for sewing. So I keep this on here, but it comes with a whole bunch of feet and everything that you need to really get going. Some needles and a walking foot and a free motion quilting foot, a piecing foot. So this is like ready to go for quilting, which is really awesome. But it also has different hem foot and zigzag foot and a zipper foot. So if you're an apparel sewer, you want to do some garment sewing, this has really good features that it has like the stretch stitch if you're working with knits, and the overcast and button. There's a automatic sensor buttonhole fancy thing. I haven't played around with that yet, but there's lots and lots and lots of options, which is super awesome with this sewing machine. I love that I can close the top and it has like a really nice streamlined look. It has a good size handle, which is nice when you're trying to carry this or move it around or take it with you when you're going places. The only thing that I would say that I noticed that I wish was different about this machine is that the hand wheel is a little bit small on this side. My other hand wheel is larger. I like the feel of a larger hand wheel. But to be honest, when you have so much of these automatic features, you're not using the hand wheel that often. But that's the only thing that I kind of was like, that felt sort of awkward to me, was a smaller hand wheel. Super inconsequential when you're talking about a machine that has this many features, but that's literally the only thing that I noticed so far. I love it, and yeah, this machine retails for $17.99, so it is a higher end sewing machine. So Many Things has a web price of $13.99. So that's a pretty big discount, and of course free shipping and all of their amazing customer service. I will have links below if you are interested in a machine that's this level. They also carry a lot of other machines. They carry my Juki 210Q. They have great prices, same as Amazon, I think. Their prices are very comparable to other online prices that I have seen. So if you're interested in a Juki, I think they sell other brands too, but I'm a Juki fan, so that's the machines that I tend to look at. I've sort of rearranged my room a little bit, and right here in this spot used to be a bed. I sort of use it as a day bed, although let's be honest, most of the time it just was a catch-all for all my projects because we didn't use it. We have a guest room, so we didn't really use the bed very often. So I moved the bed out of here, and this is going to be set up permanently in my sewing room. And I will use this machine, and I will use the 210Q. I keep saying 210Q. It's 2010, like 2010. The TL. All these numbers get really confusing. Anyway, so I'm going to be using both machines because they both do so many different things. So you will see definitely some new projects with this. If there are any projects that you would love to see with this machine or with the different stitches or now the different capability that I have with this machine, leave me a comment down below. I would also love to know what your favorite feature is on a sewing machine. My favorite feature is the automatic thread cutter. My initial entry-level machine did not have that. My other Juki does have it, but when I upgraded to a new sewing machine, that was like my favorite feature. So let me know in the comment section down below if you have any projects that you would like to see with this now that I have the capability, as well as what your favorite sewing machine feature is. Alright, that's it. Leave me any questions, comments down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, if it was helpful for you. If you have any additional questions, feel free to ask me. And yeah, links and everything will be in the description box below. And I will see you soon. Bye guys.